Hi guys, just wanted to do a really quick video, basically to say cheers. I've now got 100 subscribers, so drink to that. I just wanted to touch on a few things. The purpose of this channel was never to get a number of subscribers. It basically started off with me uploading my own flight footage, and the reason I really did that was I had a few quadcopters to sell on eBay, and I wanted the people who bought them to basically give them a bit of reassurance that the quad flew, it was set up correctly, and they weren't buying, you know, from some sort of rip-off merchant. And it's really gone from there. The purpose of this channel is really not to gain subscribers or review stuff from Banggood or anything like that. It's just really my own forays into the world of quadcopters, and you know, what I'm doing, what I like, yeah, and just stuff that's going on as I learn new things. So that's really the point of it. The one thing I want to touch on is on Friday I uploaded a video called "I Don't Ride the Hype Train Except on Sundays," and I took that video down pretty quickly because there's a number of things I didn't like about what I'd said in that video. That I'd named a couple of other channels which I really liked, and it came across as a little bit sort of sarcastic and petty, and I'm in this hobby. I like to fly, I love to fly, it makes me happy. If I've had a bad day, flying chills me out, and none of those things really came across in that video. So if you did watch it, apologies for that. In terms of the subjects I touched upon, which were basically carbon fibre, the whole low profile quadcopter and how it flies, and something else that I can't quite remember now. A couple of things. I've just been and test flown this, and it flew really well. Got a couple of tweaks to make to it, but it worked really well. And the one thing I would say that I'm incredibly impressed with is this 4-in-1 ESC. It has zero video noise, or should I say the whole package has zero video noise. So this silly cheap ESC is working really well, but that's neither here nor there. It works really well. In terms of the carbon fibre, what I said was kind of true, but I said it in the wrong way. I was subsequently contacted by my brother, who's an aerospace engineer and works on fighter jets, etc. And the long and the short of it is, he basically said there's two different types of carbon fibre. UD, which they tend to use in the aerospace industry, which is really strong, and then woven cloth, which they tend to use if the shape that they're making won't take UD, or UD is not appropriate. So basically what he said is, and essentially this is the same as what I have said, except for one thing that I made a mistake on. The carbon fibre that we use in the hobby is woven cloth carbon fibre. So basically it's numerous sheets stuck together with resin, and basically the fibres of those sheets, according to my brother who works with this sort of stuff, the fibres of those sheets run in numerous different directions, kind of like that. So they're all over the shop. And what you see when you look at the top of a quadcopter arm or the bottom of the quadcopter arm is really just the look of the draw as to what sheet you're looking at. So the only way you could tell if those sheets were perfectly lined up in all the different ways would be to individually look at every single layer of carbon, which of course is not possible. So whether when you look down a carbon fibre arm, you know, the weave is going that way, or whether it's going that way, or whether it's going that way, is kind of irrelevant, because the other numerous layers below it could be going in any which way. And in his opinion, and again this is just his opinion, but he does work, as I said, in the aerospace industry, in his opinion, with the cheap carbon fibre that we use, and I'll also point out that he's been a hobbyist for 30 odd years and tends to know what he's talking about. With the cheap woven carbon fibre that we use, the strands, which way they're pointing, makes very little difference. To add to what he said, I would suspect that the only real way to work out whether you've got good carbon fibre or bad carbon fibre is to fly the quadcopter and crash it, and if it breaks, you know you've got bad carbon fibre, because I suspect that depending on where that carbon fibre originated from and whether it was, you know, knocked up at the back of a factory somewhere or whether it came from a proper carbon fibre supplier, probably has a huge impact. So in terms of carbon fibre, putting it out there, there's no way that you can tell whether the quad that you get from Banggood or anybody else has good carbon fibre or bad carbon fibre without trying it and reading the reviews and seeing what people have said. So that's it really. I'd just like to thank the 100 people who bothered to subscribe to me. I hope you found some of the stuff I've done interesting, and if there's stuff that you're doing or you find interesting, let me know. The whole point of this hobby is we're all kind of working out and finding what we like and what works, and there's no right or wrong answer to this, and it doesn't matter whether someone's got 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers or 1 subscriber. We're all kind of in the same boat, because by the time you work something out and you get on top of it, something new comes out and it's back to square one again. So yeah, so that's all I've really got to say. Thank you for subscribing. Apologies for the video that I put out. Let's have fun flying. Let's ignore all the nonsense that floats around. Yeah, and let's see if we can kind of get better pilots ourselves. So thanks very much, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers guys. Thank you. Bye bye.